Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. A big, bold, beautiful journey review. When star power can't save a beautiful mess. The latest offering from acclaimed director Kogonada has arrived, and despite boasting A-list stars Margot Robbie and Colin Farrell, A Big, Bold, Beautiful Journey proves that even the most talented performers can't always rescue a script that takes forever to say very little. The film follows Sarah, Margot Robbie, and David, Colin Farrell, single strangers who meet at a mutual friend's wedding and soon find themselves on a fantastical adventure where they get to relive important moments from their respective pasts. The concept of opening doorways to revisit defining moments offers rich storytelling potential, but the execution falls disappointingly short. The biggest issue plaguing this romantic fantasy isn't the performances or even Kogonada's direction. It's Seth Rees' script, which was a blacklist find that either wasn't reworked enough or was sanded down in the studio process until all personality was drained. Manufactured dialogue. Critics point to unnatural conversations, like a boyfriend telling his girlfriend he made reservations at your favorite restaurant, which isn't how couples actually speak in real life. This artificial quality permeates throughout the film. Pacing issues. Multiple reviewers highlight how the film takes an excruciatingly long time to say nothing, suggesting serious structural problems that prevent the magical realism from landing effectively. Lack of chemistry. Despite both Robbie and Farrell being charismatic performers, critics consistently note the lack of chemistry between the leads, which is fatal for a romantic fantasy film. Kogonada's departure from form. Known for contemplative masterpieces like Columbus and After Yang, Kogonada ventures into new territory here. This represents his most quirky, whimsical, and broader work compared to his typically reserved, contemplative films. Unfortunately, this film feels like a splotchy watercolor of vaguely blotted emotions next to the pointillist emotional precision of his prior two films. Not everything about the film fails. Some critics praise it as sweet but not saccharine, cute but not twee, noting Kogonada's ability to exploit the simple joy of beautiful people falling in love on screen. The director brings uncommon delicacy to the project, and the film marks the first time Kogonada really allowed anime to be a part of his lookbook, drawing inspiration from Hayao Miyazaki. This film represents an important lesson about the challenges facing contemporary romantic cinema. Even with a proven indie director, two of Hollywood's most bankable stars, a high-concept premise, strong visual craftsmanship, the foundation, a compelling script with authentic dialogue and genuine emotional stakes, remains irreplaceable. A Big, Bold, Beautiful Journey serves as a reminder that filmmaking is a delicate balance. While Kogonada's visual storytelling remains impressive and both leads deliver committed performances, the film's magical realism falls flat and comes across as corny too often. For fans of Kogonada's previous work or romantic fantasy films, this might still hold some appeal, but don't expect the emotional resonance of his earlier masterpieces. Unfortunately, most critics suggest that fans of Kogonada's Columbus and After Yang might be disappointed. This film represents a significant departure from his typically contemplative style, and the consensus is that the transition to broader, more whimsical territory doesn't suit his strengths. The film lacks the pointillist emotional precision of his earlier work, feeling more like manufactured sentiment than authentic emotion. However, if you're curious about seeing the director experiment with anime-inspired visuals and magical realism, it might still hold some interest. For comprehensive film analysis, check The Hollywood Reporter's reviews. While both actors are talented and committed to their roles, Critics consistently note that even their star power can't overcome the fundamental script problems. The lack of chemistry between the leads is frequently mentioned, and the artificial dialogue makes it difficult for either actor to create authentic moments. Both performers are described as needing to be rescued from the material rather than elevating it. The consensus is that this represents a rare misfire for both actors, where the script's shortcomings prevent them from showcasing their usual charisma and screen presence.